I mean, initially I was like, I was thinking, our kids are, 10 years old, youngest, or 9.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking our kids are going to be growing up, in our mid-40s. We're going to have no kids in the house.
16 years. And you gotta sit up. You're making me look really, really fat. You're probably doing that on purpose.
No, why would I?
Try to make me look fat. Anyways.
Why would a horrible thing to say.
Hi guys.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Yeah, welcome back to our channel. So, I decided to, this is like an impromptu video. Aaron didn't even see this coming.
Didn't see, I was just on my phone, just looking at some
properties
in real estate, and Sarah snuck over. And then as soon as I heard the camera go on, I'm like, oh.
Yep, get yourself together, boy. Well, the fact that the camera is on impromptu, I guess your answers, or the way, whatever this topic is about, you're gonna be genuine. I know you're always genuine. I know, but I'm catching. But
Ouch.
they're getting. I'm saying they're getting. Like it's not. You didn't get time to think
fresh.
about it. It's fresh.
Okay.
So, anyways, today's topic is going to be the fact that I was asked that question when I went to my OB appointment. So I didn't tell you guys that I went to I now have an OB, which is amazing news. That's check mark, one thing off of the list. And she is awesome. Right? I told Erin that I really, really like her.
Yeah, she really likes her.
So when I went to that appointment, she asked me a whole bunch of stuff, and then that one question came out. The question of whether or not I want to tie my tubes.
Oh, right.
And if I should tie my tubes. So I've been trying to give you guys a little bit of the backstory, because some of you guys are new, and it's funny because when we do vlogs and stuff, I think for me, I'm just always like moving forward, but I tend to forget that there are newcomers who don't fully know our story or understand sometimes what I'm talking about if they weren't,
right. Yeah, of course,
if you're not aware.
Right.
So I had a tubal reversal back in 2016 when we decided, if you're listening, there's like a mess going on in the background, but this is real life right now. But yeah, we decided that we wanted to have another child. Was that my decision at first?
Yes.
I brought it to you.
Brought it to me.
But we always knew we wanted to have, well, at the time we had 3. We always knew we wanted to have 4. Mm-hmm. But adoption was like that one thing that we were thinking about until...
Yeah, because, I mean, a tubal reversal was a big thing too, right?
Yeah, but before we even got to that point, you didn't really think about tubal reversal. I didn't even know about a tubal reversal.
Yeah, so we were thinking about adoption, that's right. Yeah,
so we were thinking about adoption, but then I kept thinking about the two. I don't know, I kept feeling like I wanted to have another one, and I presented it to him. And at first, based on like my health throughout my pregnancies, I guess he had like concerns because I've had gestational diabetes every time. But I don't know, you came around somehow. How'd you come around? Did I pressure you? Did I force you? Did I wring your neck?
No, you didn't wring my neck. You just, it's something that you wanted, and I thought, okay. It's
something I wanted, isn't it? Something you wanted too?
I mean, initially I was like, I was thinking, our kids are, 10 years old, youngest, or 9.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking our kids are going to be growing up, in our mid-40s. We're going to have no kids in the house.
But when you thought of adopting, what age were you thinking of adopting then at that point?
I don't know. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Never really thought about it.
We never looked too deep into it.
We did just, inquiry wise, and then we got, I don't want to say turned off, but there's some things that we were just like, oh, okay, like this is more complicated than we thought.
We've known some people that have gone through the process, and it's really challenging.
It's really challenging, and I feel like you have to be so strong. I mean, you have to be so strong to do a lot of things, but we weren't ready yet. We weren't ready to go down that route. And I presented him with with the tubal reversal, and he gave it thought and came around, because I just kind of left it to him. I didn't want to pressure him, because at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't want to pressure him into doing it, and then he's not happy. Like, I don't want it to be like that either. And then you somehow came around, so
yeah,
we are here. I
had a 2.5-year-old.
Yeah, we have a 2.5-year-old. I had the procedure done. I got pregnant pretty much immediately. And then, yeah, she's here. And now we're having
she's so sweet.
She's adorable. Yeah, she's really adorable.
She's so sweet. And everyone loves her.
That's true. So now we're having our first boy, as you guys heard. And we still need to do a video on that, Aaron. I know you're always ready. It's always me that's never ready. But he's usually ready, guys. But when he's ready, I'm not ready. That's the problem. So we'll still do a video talking about that. We're pregnant with our first boy, but our second tubal reversal baby. And I was asked the question this time around if I wanted to have my tubes tied.
Right. Right.
That's basically where we're at. So I don't know. I kind of... It's such a weird thing because I'm like, okay, this is our 5th. We never really even thought we would be here. Even when I said I was going to untie my tubes, I was just thinking even like one more. But then we also, after having her, we're like, okay, we would like one more. And
yeah,
now,
that's right.
Now that I have, I'm pregnant and I'm going to have our first boy. What's your take? What's your take on me having my tubes tied?
I don't think you should have your tubes tied. I don't.
Yeah.
It's a process, right? And if you ever have second thoughts, again, it's not something you want to have to go through. And the chances of it being successful.
Oh, I won't be able to do it again. That's the problem.
Oh, I see.
There's no doing it back.
I don't think you should get your tubes tied. I don't think there's.
Do you want more children? Do you think after this you'd want another child?
It's something I think we can talk about.
You'd be open to?
Yeah, we'd be open. I'd be open to talking about.
That's the thing, yeah. I thought about it. I'm like, should I do it?
Our eldest is going to be in university in 2 years.
Yeah.
So
it's and technically.
So by the time our son is Zoe's age, Michaela's gone.
I know.
She'll come, around in the summertime, hopefully.
But she'll be at university.
But she'll be at university for 8 months.
But yeah, it's just, I don't know, being asked that question the first time around when I actually did the procedure, and I don't even know if was it the doctor? Yeah, the doctors asked me. I was like, I thought about it, and I was like, yeah. Like, I was so...
I know you did.
And you were like,
are you sure?
You were like, are you sure? And I was
and the doctor's like, are you sure? Remember?
I was so sure.
Your obstetrician was like, are you sure? Because you're pretty young.
Yeah.
And you're
but back then, some doctors were pushing that at after you have 3 kids. Right? That some doctors do that because back then they had this magic number of 3. And it put that limit on women. Women comment on my personal mommy channel all the time, sharing their story about being forced to have their tubes tied. And now they would like to have more. Just the cost of having it reversed and the chances of it not being successful is so, it's just kind of like a wedge in between them extending their family or just getting to live out their dream of having a big family or whatever it is that they want.
Yeah, that's right.
So I think I agree with you. The only thing I thought about was during those years when we weren't trying to conceive, just the idea of not having to worry about contraception or things that kind.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, oh my gosh, now the chances are there of conceiving, even though this pregnancy took us quite some time. It was a year.
Yeah, a year.
A little bit over a year. But it's just hard to gauge because I was breastfeeding for more than 50% of that time. I think I probably agree with Aaron. I think we're on the same page with that because if I do tie my tubes again, there is no reversing them because they only have, the first time when they cut it, they only leave so much room. Oh. And a lot of people don't even have room. You can hear tiny feet in the background. I apologize. But a lot of people don't even have
Oh, yay! You used the potty. Good job, Mama. You're such a big girl. Can I have a hug?
Let me see her. Oh.
Oh my goodness, she's so sweet.
Yes. You like it? Turn around. Let me see.
I love it.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
Yeah. What are you doing?
It's nice.
If she actually goes to the potty.
I think Michaela would have liked one.
She needs some water.
She's gonna wear stuff like that. She's picky.
Oh, she doesn't.
Yeah. So yeah,
it looks comfortable.
Mikhail was actually wondering if they had more.
Did she actually want one?
Yeah, she wanted.
Oh, yeah, they had other ones. I just didn't think she would wear them. But if that's the biggest size, I don't... Oh, she's shorter than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, a lot of people, when their tubes get tied, they don't even have enough tubes left to reverse. You have to have a certain amount that's left in order for it to be successful, even after the procedure. So, yeah, if I were to do it again, that would be it. That'd be it. Yeah. There's no going back. And then my only other option would be like IVF in the future, which I don't think it would make sense for us, given that I'm choosing to tie my tubes.
Yeah, right?
Right?
So
yeah, so anyways, decided to share that with you guys. Let me know your thoughts on that. And I know many of you guys have tied your tubes, and there are some of you that are still contemplating whether or not you should tie them, given that you're not sure if you want to have kids. And honestly, I would probably say no, because especially after having a baby, I know a lot of women are making that decision bluntly after having a child, and I think it's really, yeah, it's hard. During that time, like your brain, you're not thinking straight, you're tired, you're dealing with a newborn and all this stuff, and in your mind you're like, you're done. But you never know like what circumstances could change and what, I don't know, what, you know, you might feel or think a year from now or 2 years from now, and then
10 years from now.
or 10 years from now, because ours was like 8 years. And when you decide to do that, you might not even be able to have the opportunity to reverse. Yeah, you know, so
that's right.
Anyways, guys, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. If you're new, like I said, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like today's video. And yeah, I know it was short. I don't even know if it was brief. Maybe it was brief.
No,
it's not bad.
It's not bad. I mean,
but
we had to go back in time.
Yeah. So be on the lookout for the video of Aaron and I chit-chatting about our thoughts on having a boy. We keep trying to make the video, but I'm usually either tired or I'm doing something, or I'm not even in the mood, just because I'm probably tired. So
yeah, there's many degrees of tiredness.
Many degrees of tired. And so, but we gonna cut this video short, okay? Because it's gonna keep going if we keep ranting. So thanks guys for watching, and until next time.
All right.
Bye.
Bye guys. Love you.
Aaron, turn on the camera.
All right.